I am old. Upon the surface of this world, I have stamped my mark in foot of travel for ages beyond imagining, though of course many an age has been shared with kin and kind alike. I am old, so embellishment is a common salve I'll use, forgiveness hoped but not asked for in my musings. I am old, but I am also the blood deemed d'or nouveau, venator for the homeland till husk and buried be my final rest. I have in long solitary travels seen the spoils and terrors of our world unfurl with enchanting brutality. The retching fields of fetid mass, the cusp of the western flaked deserts, insurmountable landscape, and even the deepest hellish bosom of our own northern shrike forests, towering bone and shard dense enough to block the crimson skies, crimson as our dear still mother. I have seen all this, and still I have yet to find anything to grip my veins in such numbing dread as what I have found in a cave near the outskirts of a village northwest of the wound. I had been hunting clot dogs upon local pathways, rabid quadrupeds driven to attacking people due to lack of food. This lack of food was a warning, to me at least, given ages of tracking, hunting, following the fauna of Eucrasia go about their simple machinations. To go without sustenance is rare for most creatures here in the north, but especially a scavenger as compromising as these brainless clots. I asked the villagers what drives them so fervidly, so close to the travel routes. They shrug, they cower, they twist their heads in ignorant silence. In my solitary and self-exile, I have developed an understanding I think few sanguine share. In fact, we are feared, and that is not a total good. It is useful, but at a cost that I fear our people do not fully understand. And understand, as I speak, its heresies in flavor, but not in nutrients, as the core of what I offer is not to be eaten with a scrutinous tongue, you understand. I am old, after all. The village's scrap of insight was some cavern, far off, that some of the clots had been seen entering. I offered thanks, gathered some supplies, ample carved bone to sling from bow, and set off. I would be heading east towards an area fit for flag mats and little else, rising protrusions of enamel carved by the quivers and shakes of the land's more violent movements. The scholars of the West would say that the village I visited was primed for purgatory reconnaissance. They are much alike younger kin, overzealous, though once more I offer the fact I am 2 dry seasons from husk, and my musings are done so idly. Where was I? As I approach the cavern, I smell abstraction. Wrong. Something there smelled wrong. Like something changed and changed without permission. My hand stayed steady on my bow, and in cursed aid my age allowed a more slow approach. Inside were robed people, clad in dark leathery skins from animals I had not seen. They conjured vile menses from their bodies, hateful perversions of choleric teachings, one writing in traded scriptures from scholar to sanguine god. To that I was certain. I slaughtered all I could. I had heard of the festa. We all had, but we had not seen its poison make way for the hearts of Eucrasia's own spawn, quite like this. I had not. I was young to the new horrors manifesting. What I saw, what saw me in those moments. No sigil, no rune, no utterance of my body can convey, for a language of its own need be forged to, in grim honesty, communicate the putrescent hate I saw bubble up from upon them. I found myself elsewhere, confused, but clarity scarred into my psyche of the events leading up to that most harrowing moment. The same I attempt to explain to you now. I am too old to face whatever's coming. But I hope I am old enough to instill the severity in you, in us all, that is required to face it. The tide has arrived. The new death is here. Hey guys, trying out a new video style here with like a story visualizer thing. So, if you guys are interested, if you like it, please leave comments like below. Patrons have already seen it. So if you'd like to get ahead of the curve, even for free, just join the Patreon. Thanks so much, guys. I've been Haunted Picnic. I'll see you next time.